Good day. My name is Darren Jiffer from Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, and I'm going to discuss the organs of the respiratory system and their functions. The organs of the respiratory system and their functions. First, what is respiratory system? The respiratory system is the network of organs and tissues that help you breathe. It includes your airways, lungs, and blood vessels. These muscles that power your lungs are also part of the respiratory system. These parts work together to move oxygen throughout the body and clean out waste gases like carbon dioxide. Organs of the respiratory system. The organs of the respiratory system includes lungs, pharynx, larynx, trachea, and bronchi. First, the lungs. Breathing is the process that brings oxygen in the air into your lungs and moves oxygen throughout your body. Our lungs remove the oxygen and it passes through the bloodstream where it's carried off to the tissues and organs that allow us to walk, talk, and move. Our lungs also take carbon dioxide from our blood and release it into the air where we breathe out. Next is the pharynx or the throat. The pharynx, usually called the throat. It is a part of the respiratory system and digestive system. It carries air, food, and fluid down to the nose and mouth. The pharynx is the site of common illnesses, including the sore throat and tonsillitis. The pharynx is in the middle of the neck. It starts at the bottom of the skull and it is about 4.5 inches long. The pharynx has several important jobs. It carries air to the respiratory system, it delivers food and liquid to the digestive system, it pushes food into the esophagus so it is not breathed in, and equalizes pressure in the ears and drains fluid from the ears. Next is the larynx or the voice box. Your larynx is the part of the respiratory system. It's a hollow tube that lets air pass from the throat, which is the pharynx, to the trachea on the way to your lungs. It also contains your vocal cords and is essential to human speech, so it is often called the voice box. Your larynx is inside the middle of your neck, at the level of the Adam's apple. It is located between your 4th to 6th cervical vertebrae or the neck bones. The larynx has three main functions in our body. First is the breathing, next is creating vocal sounds, and last is preventing food and other particles from getting into your trachea, lungs, and the rest of the respiratory system. Next is the trachea or the windpipe. Trachea is the long tube that connects your larynx or the voice box to your bronchi. Your bronchi sends air to the lungs. Your trachea is a key part of the respiratory system. The trachea is made up of rings of cartilage. It is lined with cells that produce mucus. This mucus keeps allergens, dust particles, or other debris of our lungs. Your trachea works with the rest of the respiratory system to help you breathe. When you exhale, air moves from your nose and mouth into your trachea, from your trachea into your left and right bronchi, through your bronchi and into bronchioles in your lungs, into small sacs in your lungs called alveoli, where your body exchanges oxygen for carbon dioxide or the gas exchange. Last is the bronchi. The bronchi are two large tubes that carry air from your windpipe to your lungs. You have a left-right main bronchus in each lung. After the main bronchi, these tubes branch out into segments that looks like tree branches. Many respiratory conditions such as asthma or bronchitis can affect your bronchi. Your bronchi carry air to and from your lungs. The bronchi also help moisturize the air you breathe and screen out foreign particles. Your airways are lined with cells and create mucus. The mucus keeps your airways moist. It also traps bacteria, viruses, fungi, and other particles to protect your lungs and prevent infection. The bronchi are lined with cilia, the tiny hair-like structures. The cilia help move mucus or the phlegm and particles out of your lungs. When you cough or swallow, the particles trapped in the mucus move out of your body or into the digestive tract when your body can dispose of them. The end.